Hey guys, Kevin A. Creedon, the man behind King Size Customs here. So, probably none of you are wondering where I've been because it probably doesn't feel that long since you've seen a video from me. For me, it feels like it's been a good while, and the reason being is it's gotten cold here in the mid-Atlantic. I'll give you a little picture on the map, probably right about here. So, with that being said, mid-Atlantic weather, for those of you who don't know, it's around 30 to 40 degrees. I spray paint in a shed outside. I do have a heater. The problem is that it's still not warm enough to go and get me the best results of paint. Why do I say best results for painting? I asked a customizer, pretty big on here. I'm not going to say who it was. But I asked them for advice, and they gave me a few pieces of advice. And it was sand down your castings, file the casting lines out of your castings, and learn to paint. Well, that kind of lit a fire under my behind, and before the weather turned really bad for painting, I started following their footsteps, and I got a couple projects out that were really nice. Now, I have one that's still in editing. I'm waiting for a couple of things. It's a gift for a customizer, a fellow friend. And, well, with that being said, another piece of advice they gave me was my YouTube channel is all around. You know, it just goes from place to place. They couldn't find anything they wanted to watch. So, that being said, I'm really going to focus on anything that really has to do mostly with cars. The cars are really the focus here. From my analytics, from what I've noticed, is a lot of the car videos do better anyway. So, that being said, I'm mostly going to do car videos. Now, I say mostly because I'll be doing little videos if it's something that really seriously impacts what's going to happen on this channel. So, one of the things is I feel that because it's 2021, everybody's coming out with what's the future holds. For me, the future holds more better painting projects, more cars to come. I will be moving soon. I don't have a definite date. My brother bought a house recently, and we're still working on it. The only thing is with that, I don't really, per se, have a great place to paint. It's got half-half basement, so parts of it are finished, and that's where I'll have a layout. Now, I will do videos of that layout. I have a Matchbox motorway that I bought 2 years ago that I've been dying to open up and test out. Anyway, that being said, with the basement, I may or may not be able to paint down there. I'm not sure. We've done a few projects spray painting various lighting fixtures for his house. So, that being said, when I do move, those of you who want the new address, I will freely give you that new address. Just send me an email or a, if you guys have Instagram and you follow me on there. It's at kingsize_customs. That I will just PM me and I'll give you my new address. That being said, you may or may not see this location because the weather being what it is here in the mid-Atlantic, I can't really paint that well outdoors. So, however, that being said, I don't want to let this channel go dormant over these colder months. So when I have time, I will be working on projects. I do have an unboxing coming out. I haven't recorded it yet, but Paul Wooten and I have been in contact with each other, and I bought some cars. He sent me some cars. I bought some cars from him. He gave me some cars. He gave me some other stuff in there just to get working. So, also, I have to put Old Reliable down. Those of you who've been with the channel for a while, you remember my old Black & Decker drill, my corded Black & Decker drill. Well, talking to Paul Wooten, I figured out what my problem with that drill is. A lot of the times, it's one of those older drills that once you let off the trigger, it has to slow itself down instead of one of the new cordless, where when you let off the trigger on the new cordless drill or newer cordless drill, it just stops. So I do have a couple of projects that I did work on. This one I used Old Reliable. And that happened. So, but I like tapping. I like using a tap and die. But Paul Wooten, you can jump in the comments and say it's probably easier to do it the way that you told me to do it, which is get a self-tapping screw, which he sent me. You'll see in the unboxing. He sent me a self-tapping screw, which I think might be easier to do, and then you just unscrew it. So, anyway, that being said, I probably will start doing self-tapping screw, use the self-tapping screw and then put the 2-56. This is another project I got cooking. This will come out when I can paint it. I liked these white wall wheels. The car sits pretty high. It's more of a stock suspension. I kind of was going for a lowrider feel. And for those of you who are wondering what the wheels came off of, another great guy, Garages Customs, he's in the comments a lot, gave me the idea to take the wheels off this as it goes shooting down my table. What a quality production here. So basically, this is going to become something cool. Now, the reason I bring up about my drill is this is another project that I'm not really going to do terribly too much with. But those of you who know Fast and Furious know there was something cool about this car. So I plan on doing something kind of cool with this car. Not paint related, but something cool. So with that being said, just keep on the lookout for projects from me. I hope 2021's better than this year. So anyway, guys, I'll see you later. Have a good one.